In versatility and sheer talent, Stirling is the greatest racing driver Britain has ever produced. In his 16-year career, he did 529 races and won 212 of them, an incredible 40%. He'd race anything. Formula 1, Formula 2, sports cars, GTs and saloons. They called him Mr. Motor Racing, and whatever the event, he always raced to win.
Now, once you get in the cockpit, boy, you're thinking of one thing. You know, you're looking at your instruments, then you're watching the flag, and then you're off. And it's a thing about one man against another man. And that, to me, the interest of racing is the mental battle.
Brands Hatch really comes into its own on bank holidays. Well, even if the girls don't like motor racing, give them something to eat. It keeps them quiet.
He started winning as a teenager in Formula 3 Coopers and moved on to Formula 2 with HWM. The patriotic Moss wanted to race only British cars, but the lack of a suitable Formula 1 car forced him to buy an Italian Maserati and paint it green. He beat the works cars, so Maserati hired him to lead their team. And in the Italian Grand Prix, until an oil pipe broke, he'd been leading even Fangio. So Mercedes boss Alfred Neubauer hired him as number 2 to Fangio. Stirling spent the 1955 season following in the great man's wheel tracks until an historic moment at Aintree in the British Grand Prix. Stirling beat Fangio that day to become the first British driver to win his home Grand Prix.
I have to ask the question. You were wheel to wheel in the 2 Mercedes-Benz the whole time. You crossed the line together. You were ahead. Did he let you through?
I don't know. I asked him. Look, our team orders at Mercedes were you race as you want to until you're 30 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. I thought, now I'm in the lead, I'll go like hell. I come around the last corner, I tread flat on the accelerator, I pull over, wave him past. No, you can't take me. We cross the line like that, 1-2. I don't know whether he...
He never said?
No, he didn't. I asked him. He said, no. He said, it was your day, the British Grand Prix, you were driving beautifully, blah, blah, blah.
A true gentleman.
A wonderful man.
After another spell with Maserati, there was finally a British Formula 1 car worthy of him, the Van Wall. In 1957, Moss won the British Grand Prix, the first championship round ever won by a British car.
The Van Wall was quite a difficult car to drive. It was fast and I had a go, and we managed to do it, and it was a big day for us. I'm very pro-English. For it to be an English car, Vanderbilt, of course, was thrilled, as you can imagine. It was a pretty emotive time.
In 1958, Stirling won 4 Grand Prix, but 3 times the Van Wall broke when he was leading. Mike Hawthorne won only 1 round, but even so, Moss missed the title by 1 point.
You insisted on driving British. Have you ever regretted that? Because you might have done even better.
Oh, I think I would have done. But no. I mean, I'm British. I love England. It's the centre of the world. Green was the colour I wanted to race with, and England was the country I was representing. I have no regrets at all. When I lost the title to Mike the first time, I was very, very disappointed. I thought, well, because I felt I could beat him. Second time I was disappointed. But then you get used to it. And then I thought, well, what's it matter? If I'm the guy they want to beat, if when practice comes in, they say, well, let's see what Moss has done. If that's the thing that mattered, then that made the thing for me.
After Van Wall, Moss drove for privateer Rob Walker with 7 more brilliant victories, including beating the shark-nosed Ferraris at Monaco in 1961.
That was, I think, my best circuit race. The reason I say that, it was 100 laps. I happened to have got pole position. And if I'd done the 100 laps at the same speed as I did pole, I'd have only been 40 seconds quicker. So that gives you an idea of the pressure. I'd start a lap, Murray, and I'd say I'm going to try and do a perfect lap. And that's how I forced myself right through all those laps. Still at the back of my mind thinking, well, these damn Ferraris can come up.
It was a classic Moss victory, the underdog in the privateer's car, beating the all-conquering works teams, and the public loved him for it. But at Goodwood on Easter Monday 1962, fighting back after a long pit stop, Stirling had the shocking and still unexplained accident that ended his professional career. He nearly died, and after a long convalescence, announced his retirement. Now, Sir Stirling, he's still as popular as ever.